Mr. Blake. This is Mick Delaney. His aunt, Mrs. Porter, found the children alone and took them into her house. They live just up the road from them.
Friend of the family?
I've seen him around. They're new to this neighborhood.
Been in a scrap?
Huh?
Oh, Nick is one of our local pugilists.
Yeah, just to keep it. I'm in show business.
I shall want to talk to the children. Will you bring them down to the station?
I thought it might be better to leave them with Mrs. Porter for the moment and break it to them gently.
Yes, all right. Well, I'll see them over at his aunt's house.
Will you follow my car?
I'll ride with you, Doc.
Oh, John, quickly, the soup's going to get into my eyes.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh, hurry, it's beginning to sting. Oh, stop, it's so cold. Oh, you beast.
Well, you said quick.
You made it cold on purpose.
I did it.
You did?
I did it. No, you did it.
You did, you did.
I did it.
You did it.
What's going on here? Lord, we're flooded. Who did this?
Well, Katie was shampooing her hair.
So I see. I've only used this once. It's supposed to last for months. I told you to have a bath, not give yourself a beauty treatment.
Well, my mother always washes my hair and uses. Besides, it was John who put the water on the floor. He's always blaming me.
All right. When your mummy comes back, at least we'll turn you over to her clean. Now, what about you?
I've bathed already.
Did you? Look at your neck.
Oh, I'm back.
Hello, Margaret.
I managed to get the sheets and towels. Mum made a fuss, but I got them.
Good.
Margaret, will you please do my hair up in curls? Of
There's milk and biscuits in the kitchen. Go on, off you go, John. You must get the soap out of your hair.
I'll go ahead and tell him you're here.
Thank you, Nick.
This soap smells so good.
Here, hold this. Somebody's coming.
Maybe it's Mummy.
Anybody home?
I'm in the bathroom with Katie. Doris, Nick's home.
Margaret, bring the kids in here, will you?
Okay, in a minute.
Well, there were no signs of violence except from the fall. Nothing else unusual. Why should anyone want to kill her?
For money?
Yeah, well, if she had any money, she wouldn't be living in this neighborhood. Drink?
Thank you.
Well, sit down.
Well, Nick, it seems she married an Austrian citizen about a year ago. They'd been living on the continent. The kids are from her first marriage. When she was identified, Mr. Blake contacted the Vienna police, you know, through the Interpol. Then, just before she came here, she withdrew a large sum of Austrian currency, which she wouldn't have been allowed to take out of the country. And Mr. Blake's theory is she may have changed it into something she could carry more easily. A jewelry or gold, something she could smuggle into England.
Oh, Aunt Doris.
Oh, hello, Dr.
Good
Scott.
evening, Mrs. Porter.
This is Mr. Blake of the CID.
Pleased to meet you.
This is my aunt, Mrs. Porter.
You're new to this district, aren't you?
Yes. You heard about Mrs. Martin?
Yes, poor soul. I always said there ought to be a light out there on those cliffs.
Well, Mr. Blake wants to talk to the children.
Well, you don't have to tell them yet, do you?
Well, I'm afraid it's going to be difficult to avoid it. You see, I've got to ask some questions about it.
Oh, we'll work something out.
I had to lend them your pajamas, Nick. It's all I could find.
Come in, children. I want you to meet some friends of mine. This is Dr. Scott, who'll take care of you in case you get ill.
Hello, how are you?
And that's Mr. Blake.
You better watch yourself. He's a policeman.
And I'm Margaret O'Neill.
Oh, sorry. Margaret lives across the road. She's been helping to take care of Katie and John. Now, children, Mr. Blake wants to talk to you both.
What about?
Your mother.
Did you find her?
Well, not exactly.
Has something happened to her?
Well, we think she may be lost. Now, you want to help us find her, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Now, can you remember what your mother was wearing when she went out last night?
She had on her new black dress. It was all black and had a sort of a curl-over collar and glass buttons down the front.
You see, that's a help. Was she wearing a hat?
Oh, no.
Is that right, John?
I don't know. Maybe she was. She wasn't. Mummy never wears a hat. They're going to find her at the outdoors.
Of course, darling.
Now, just one or two more questions. Was she wearing any jewelry?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Now, Katie, you must try and help Mr. Blake. You do understand that, don't you?
And afterwards, Uncle Nick will show you one of his tricks, won't you, Nick? Yes, he will. All right, Mr. Blake.
Now, what else was she wearing? Any jewelry or rings or anything else you can think of?
She had a wedding ring, but she doesn't wear that anymore. I know. She had her new black patent bag to go with her new dress. It was all black and shiny and had a sort of a gold lizard on the front.
A handbag. We didn't... Well, that's fine. That's all for now.
Come along, kids, come to bed.
Oh, what about the tree? Oh,
Yes, Nick, go on.
Oh, we saw once a magician at Christmas. And he cut a lady in half. And he made an elephant disappear.
Yeah, well, I don't have any elephants handy, but I got a knife here. White and come a little closer. That's a white knife, isn't it?
Yes.
And that's a brown knife, huh?
Yes.
Are you sure now?
Yes, yes.
All right. One is white and one is dark brown. Okay?
Yes, yes.
You take the white knife. No, that's right. Take it so I can't see
Oh.
it. That's right. Cover it up now. That's it. Hold your hand out there. Now, you take the brown one. That's right. Take it so I can't see it. Now, you've got what color?
Right.
Yeah, take your hand over. Yeah, you see. What color have you got?
Brown.
Turn your hand over. You see?
Oh,
No, that's enough. That's enough. Not now.
Come along, children, and tomorrow morning Uncle Nick will show you his workshop and hundreds of tricks.
Oh, Uncle Nick. Good night, Uncle Nick. The lot on there's a donkey. Oh, but you started to say I said it was there.
Nice children.
We'll be sending somebody for them in the morning.
Mm.
Good night.
All right.
Coming, Doctor?
Yes, I'm coming. Good night, Mrs. Porter.
Oh, one moment, Doctor.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll do my best. Good night, Nick. I'll be seeing you.
All right.
They're in bed. I'll have to go now, otherwise Mum will have the needle. Good night.
Good night, darling. Good night. Thank you so much for helping.
What'd you say to the doc?
Oh, I asked if we could keep the children here over Christmas.
What for?
It would be nice. We could have a tree and some presents.
Presents. You got the money for all this?
Oh, that'll be my worry.
Listen, Auntie Doris, if you're so anxious to play Mother Christmas, what about your poor little nephew, Nick? Here?
I'm not going into that again now.
Oh, listen, what about...
If you think you can do so much in New York, the first thing to do is to earn the money to get yourself
Yeah, I
there.
know, but I don't want to wait that long. You know I'll pay you back.
What with? The 11 shillings you got in the post office, or has that gone on the dogs already?
Oh, Merry Christmas.
I thought if you didn't get some bookings this Christmas, you'd take a regular job.
Look, I told you a million times, I'm not interested
No,
in
no,
taking
you're not
a
interested, but you're interested in hanging around that gym, getting your ears bashed in
Look,
for no
I wasn't
money.
gonna stop
What
that.
are you, anyway?
Never mind.
Ice hockey player, variety artist, boxer, ventriloquist? That's the trouble. You try everything you think's going to make you rich and famous overnight. I tell you, Nick, boy, it's doing one thing steady that gets a person ahead. Your Uncle Ned did a steady job all his life.
Yeah, and ended up here.
Now, don't you dare to show disrespect to your own departed flesh and blood, who brought you up, who crossed an ocean twice to take you in like our own son. When your own blessed mother passed away, I've done my best for you. So was a home for you here, and food on the table and a bed for you to sleep in.
Look, Aunt Doris, not now. Look, I know what you've done for me, but I just can't make it here.
Oh, Nick, it isn't where you are, it's what you do.
Yeah, but I can't do it here, Aunt Doris. I can do it in New York.
You begrudge a couple of motherless children a happy Christmas in a proper home. Yet you're willing to gamble whatever little savings I might
Look,
have
what
got.
am I asking? A one-way ticket, third... Ah, never mind.
Where are you going?
Out. knock it off, will you? No, 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 no. Not like that. Put your shoulder behind it. All right. Look. Come on. All right, now. That's it. That's the idea. Now, look, try it yourself.
How'd you work, honey?
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Well, you said we could play with the puppet.
Well, this ain't a puppet. This is my new vent doll. I haven't used it yet. You understand?
Yes.
All right, what did I say? Just ask before you touch.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Robert. See all the things he has? He's a real ventriloquist. And he's a real ice hockey player. And he's going to show me how to box. And he's going to teach me how to work the puppets. And at Christmas time, John and I are going to put on a show. Isn't that right, Nick?
Yeah. Look, why don't you kids go out in the garden and play something quiet, like football or something?
Oh,
Come
can't
on.
we play in here?
No, look, hey, listen, I've got an idea. Why don't you run over to the greengrocer and take a look at all the Christmas trees he's got and pick out one we can afford, huh? Okay.
Look, isn't that the right way? Say that. I did. I wonder what kind of tree we're going to get.
They're fun, aren't they?
Yeah, if you like that kind of fun.
Is your aunt really going to keep them over for Christmas?
Well, you know how my aunt is about kids. I think they ought to be looking for some relatives for them. Send them to one of those institutions.
I think you've got a soft spot yourself.
Who, me? Are you kidding? Soft spot.
I wouldn't mind a few of my own someday.
Yeah. All I want someday is to get out of here right now.
Nick,
Hmm.
don't you ever think you'd like to marry and settle down?
Yeah, sure. I think about it all the time. But nobody ever asked me. What do you mean, you?
Why not?
Well, you're just a kid, for one thing. But you still got a chance. In about 2 or 3 years, you'll be just my type. Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll send you a telegram from New York, you see? And if you're still interested, it's a deal, okay? Oh, what's the matter? You'll like New York. It's my hometown.
If you go away, I'll never see you again.
Hey, I'd like to think that worries you.
I guess I am just a kid.
No. You're all right. Listen, did you, notice whether that big bunch of policemen were still hanging around Mrs. Martin's bungalow?
I only saw one.
Just one, huh?
Why?
Well, the kids need some more clothes. I think I'll go over and pick them up.
I'll do it for you, Nick.
No, it's all right. I gotta go by there anyway. Look, if you're so anxious to play mother, why don't you stick around and start practicing right now? I think those kids are coming back any minute. And don't let them touch anything, huh?
Okay.
Oh, I'm only going in to get some of the kids' things. I live down the road.
you doing here?
Oh, nothing. My aunt asked me to pick up some of the kids' things, so I,
You shouldn't have come here, Mr. Delaney.
Yeah, well, I asked him if it was okay.
I see.
Look, if you didn't want anybody to come, you should have told the cop. I mean, I just came to pick up some more of the kids' clothes. Why, is this still supposed to be some kind of a big mystery or something?
You know that handbag the girl was talking about yesterday?
Yeah?
We found it this morning.
Oh, well, there you are. That proves it, doesn't it?
Proves what?
Well, that nobody was trying to do nothing to her, take anything from her.
This handbag had been searched before it had been thrown away.
Yeah, well, how can you tell a thing like that?
Well, normally a woman's handbag would be covered with fingerprints, even if it was only her own. This one had been wiped clean.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Just goes to show you, doesn't it?
Show what?
Well, what somebody would do for small change.
Huh? What makes you think it was any small change?
Well, I mean, you know, she couldn't have had very much. Oh, you're talking about that stuff she's supposed to have smuggled into the country.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I don't want anything touched here. Not even the kid stuff.
Oh, I see. Yeah, well, okay. That's the way it is.
Ma, if you don't mind, I've got some work to do.
Yeah, sure, okay.
And what's your name, little girl? My name's Irma. Irma? What a pretty name.
What are you doing back here? Didn't I tell you to leave that doll alone? Now put it back.
I was
You want to
being
break
careful.
it? Now go on, get out of here. Look out! Did you hurt yourself?
No,
Well, then come on, get up. Well, what's wrong?
I want my mother to come back.
Yeah, well, come on, get up. You all right, huh? All right, look, I'll give you something else to play with. Come here. Come here. Look at this now. See that? Let's see what else I got for you to... Listen, how would you like a little present here, huh? Can you guess what it is?
No, I couldn't. Oh, they're lovely.
Yeah, here, turn around and put them on. What do you think they are, huh?
They look like diamonds, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do. Have you ever seen real diamonds?
My mother had a diamond necklace, only the diamonds weren't as big as these.
Yeah, I'll bet you I can tell you when she bought them. Was it just before you left Vienna?
Yes, how did you know?
Well, I can read minds.
Yes, and you're a ventriloquist. Will you please show me how you work, George?
Hey, take it easy. And I bet she kept them in a beautiful case, too.
Oh, yes. Oh, please show me how you do it.
I'm concentrating. And she kept the case in a special, secret hiding place.
I think she did. Oh, please show me how you work, George.
Yeah, okay. I gotta see if he's in the mood first.
Oh, he doesn't have to be in the mood. You talk, only it seems like him.
What, me talk for him? Are you kidding? Is that true, George? You talk for me? What do you think I am, a dummy?
Oh, yes, you did. You said that.
Me? You ain't got enough brains to talk for me.
Oh, please, Uncle Nick, show me how to do it.
All right? I ain't talking anymore. Now he's sore at you. Now go ahead and apologize to him.
All right, George. I apologize.
Okay. Hey, look at those fancy sparklers.
Uncle Nick gave them to me.
He never gives me nothing. Listen, George, why don't you, tell Katie a little story? Well...
Oh, please, George, tell me a story.
Well, okay. Once upon a time, there was a little English girl who went away for a year to live in a city a long way away. She couldn't talk their lingo, so she didn't have too many friends. Then one day, her new daddy went away. So when her mom told her she was going back to England, that was all right with her.
But that's the same as me.
Well, what happened after that, George? Let her tell you.
I don't know your story.
What do you mean you don't know? Didn't you say the little girl was like you?
Oh. Well, that night, the mother told her that she would have to go to bed early, because the next day, she said that they would have to go to lots and lots of shops.
Is that true, George? That's the same story. Now tell my pal Nick what they bought in the shops.
Well, they got some name tapes to sew in their things, and new clothes, and lots of suitcases.
Where did he get the loot for all that? The bank?
Yes.
Must have robbed it. Go on.
Well, the next day they went to the station and got on the train.
The train? Yeah, the train. And then they came to a new country where the train stopped and men in uniform got on the train and looked through all their things. But what did the mother hide so that the men couldn't find it?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes, I'm quite sure.
Now try to remember.
Isn't that right, George?
I don't think George remembers that part of the story either.
Well, ask him.
Oh, you ask him.
Wish I could make George talk.
Hey, try to be careful with him, will you?
I didn't mean to knock him over.
Katie, how come a big girl like you still has a teddy bear?
My mummy gave him to me, but I only have him sometimes. You see, she locks him in the cupboard. But I know where she hides the key, in the chimney in the fireplace.
And when did she first give him to you?
On the train, just before we left Vienna.
On the train? On the train, George. I bet you didn't know that part of the story, did you? Here, give Katie a great big hug.
Oh, you're so cute. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it, Nick?
Yeah, great fun.
Uncle Nick, if you won't let me work, George, please, may I work Irma?
Hey, look at the time. You're going to be late for lunch.
Oh, please, Irma.
Yeah, all right, after lunch, okay? Aunt Doris is probably waiting for you.
Okay, but, oh, Teddy.
Oh, look, why don't you leave him with me for a while, huh?
I can't.
I'll tell you why. You see, I want to rehearse a little act with Teddy and George for our Christmas party.
Oh, that'd be fun, but take good care of him.
Okay, now run along.
Bye.
We'll catch
Bye,
you.
Uncle Nick.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bye, George.
My boy laying to work here?
Mr. Morell? No, thanks. I gotta see Frank. Besides, I don't have my gear with me.
That's okay, Nick. We got plenty of gear.
And Frank won't be back in till racing starts, Nick.
Oh.
Come on, earn yourself an honest spot. These guys don't even warm me up.
Are you sure Frank won't be back?
Sure he won't be back.
Yeah, okay, I'll warm you up.
That's it, kid. Use my locker.
Right.
Yeah.
Frank! Oh!
Hi, son. Got something for me?
Yeah, can I see you now, Frank?
Come on in.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay.
Sit down, Nick. I was waiting for you yesterday.
Yeah, well, she didn't show up yesterday. But I saw her this morning, and she gave me the stuff okay.
You got 'em?
Yeah, right here.
Don't look bad to me. I'll still have to have 'em looked at.
Well, they must be good. She wants $2,000 for them. What's that?
Something on account of your commission.
Oh, no, Frank. I can't go back to her without hers. She insisted.
What's she gonna do with all this cash right now?
Well, I don't know. I didn't ask her.
I can't understand what a dead woman's gonna do with all that cash.
Well, what are you talking about?
That woman they found at the cliffs. You know, Nick, with Frank Farmer, a deal's a deal, no matter. But if there's a murder involved, then frankly, I don't want any part of it.
Murder? Now, wait a minute. What do you mean?
I don't mean anything. I just want to ask you one question, Nick. Did you ever fall off that cliff?
It's not true, Frank. I'll take an oath. You got it all wrong. Let me tell you what happened.
Do me a favor. Who wants to know? What do you think I am? Father confessor?
Will you let me explain it to you?
Don't get yourself in a panic, Nick, boy. I ain't the law.
Well, will you let me tell you?
Hey, you didn't mention my name.
Oh, no, Frank. I know better than that. No, but listen, I knew the dame. She didn't live far from my house. We went dancing a couple of times together. She was, sort of friendly. Nothing much.
Do us a favor, tell me. Who wants to know? I'm not interested in that sort of business.
Will you listen to me? So a few days ago, she asked me, when am I going back to New York? She knew I wanted to. So I says, I'm a bit out of luck and short already. So she says, don't worry, Nick. I think I can give you a chance to make some money. That is enough to get you back to New York. If you can find me a jeweler who don't ask too many questions. So right away, I think of you, Frank.
Thanks. You do me a great favor.
Oh, will you listen to me? It's not funny. So we arranged to meet the next night in my workshop at the back of my house. You know, we're on the cliffs over there. And what do you think she pulls on me?
I can't wait to hear.
She turns up pickled, and she doesn't want to talk business. She wants to fool around, you know? So I says to her, cut it out. And I says, where's the goods? And suddenly, she don't want to trust me. So I lose my temper a little bit. I tell her where to get off. So right away, she gets on her high horse and walks out. When I come after her, she starts running like a mad one. Only it's pitch black out there, and she's running the wrong way. You know, I told you she was tight. So I yell for her to stop, only she won't listen. And the next thing you know, she must have tripped or something, and she goes over the top. That's what happened, Frank. So help me, I never laid a finger on her.
Look, Nick, the situation's sticky. I don't know whether I can handle that sort of stuff.
What's the matter? You getting windy?
Who, me? Listen, when the stuff is stolen, it's a different story. But when somebody gets bumped off, it's playing with fire.
All right, give me the stuff.
Listen, Nick, I know you didn't knock the dame off. I mean, if you'd have made up the story for my benefit, I'd have tweeted it like that. But it's the police. They start asking questions, and I can't get mixed in. Now, I'll tell you what. Once you go up to London, see a pal of mine, might get rid of him for you.
Oh, thanks very much, but I don't do business with strangers. I'll find a way.
Look, Nick, I'm trying to help you. I'm doing my best for you, ain't I, eh? Listen, I'll tell you what you do. Leave it with me. We might get a little less, but it'll be okay.
What do you mean a little less? And how long will I have to wait?
What, you don't trust me?
Ah, Frank, what kind of a question? Listen, I'm staying in town tonight to catch the hockey game. You know, my old team, the Tigers, are playing. Why don't we arrange to meet after, huh?
Look, don't rush me. You're rushing me already. Relax. May not be tomorrow. May not the next day. But why don't you enjoy the game tonight anyway? Here, take these to help you. Right?
Right.
went out and locked the workshop, and you took the key.
I locked the... Oh, sure. I always lock the workshop. I got a lot of valuable things in there.
But you locked my Teddy in there, and I couldn't get him.
Your Teddy?
Yes. You said that you'd give him to me after lunch, but you went away. Don't you remember?
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Will you get him for me now? I'm so used to him. I can't get to sleep without him.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. You just, lie back down and I'll, oh, yeah, I remember now. Isn't that funny? I forgot. You see, I got a little paint on your Teddy because I sat him on a open tin, you see, and he got a red bottom. You know, just like the monkeys in the zoo. And so I took him into town and to get him cleaned up. Well, the man said I could get him back tomorrow.
Oh. Tomorrow?
Well, it's only one night.
I'm so used to him.
Oh, listen, I forgot. I brought you something. Go and take one.
I'm not hungry.
But you don't have to be hungry. They're good. Go ahead, take one.
Thank you.
Atta girl. Look, I'll leave it here, under your pillow. Just in case you wake up, okay? Good night.
Night.
Wait for me. I'll be right back.
I think that'll be all right. Good morning, Mrs. Hatchett. Yes, sir?
When I came in, you were taking a Teddy out of the window. I'd like one like that.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. I'm afraid it was the last of that model. But we've got a very good selection. Would you care for this one?
No, I'm afraid that's a little too big. I want one just exactly like the one in the window.
I'm afraid we haven't got that, sir.
Oh.
Could I suggest something else?
Yeah, a train set. Could I put a deposit on a train set?
Yes, of course. What would be the name?
Nicholas Delaney.
Nicholas Delaney.
Yeah, will that do for a deposit?
Yes, sir. Now, if you give me
No,
your...
I'll come back tomorrow for it. I want to look around for something else.
Very well, sir. Oh, yes, madam.
Oh, did you?
Yes, look.
Hey, that's great. You're terrific.
Do you want to see how I did it?
Not now. Why don't you stay here and practice a little while? I've got some things to do inside.
Okay.
Teddy, it was better I just got it back from the cleaners.
Okay. Oh, do you want to see the trick?
Yeah, I'll be in a minute.
All right.
Did you tell them we were coming?
Yes, I spoke to Mrs. Porter.
Hello, Nick.
Hi.
This is Miss Lyons from the welfare office. She's here to see the children.
How do you do? It was good of you to take them in.
Yeah, thanks. Well, come on in. This is Katie and John and Margaret O'Neill, Miss Lyons, Mr. Blake, and Dr. Scott, you know.
That's a very nice teddy you have. Where did you get him?
My mummy gave him to me. I'm so glad you got him this morning. Mummy'd be so angry if I lost him.
Why would you be so angry?
Well, she said it'd be bad luck, and I mustn't let him out of my sight.
I see. Thank you. Children, Miss Lyons here has come to take you to another place to stay for a while.
Well, well, there are lots of other kids to play with and toys.
You see, we don't think your mother is coming back.
Mummy isn't going to come back. What's happened to her? Where is she?
Let me handle this. John, you see, we're really not sure. It's just that she's been away quite a long time.
I don't want to go away from here. My mother's going to find the note we left, and you won't know where to find it.
Come on, Katie.
John, we do know what's happened to your mother.
Isn't she really coming back?
I'm afraid not. It seems that she had an accident in the dark, on the cliff.
You mean she fell over?
We are terribly sorry, John.
But we know you're going to be very brave about this.
Nick.
It's all right. Go ahead and cry. Listen, you got to keep this to yourself for a while. I mean, it'd be kind of hard for your sister to take right now. Okay?
Okay.
I mean, you're not going to let her see you crying, are you? Where are you going?
Just outside.
You want me to come?
Why do these things have to happen? Wretched accident.
If it was an accident.
Your own superintendent thinks it is. You want to drag these children to an inquest and a court trial?
The point is, my aunt would like to keep them over for Christmas. Will that be okay?
Well, perhaps. Anyhow, it's my duty to make certain that the children are being properly attended to. And they do seem to be. I'll send my report through to the authorities, and then it will rest with them.
Well, if that's how matters stand, I may as well go. I shall want the children at the station tomorrow in any case. Will you bring them?
Yeah, I'll get them there.
Shall we be going?
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Right.
Goodbye, Dick.
So long, Doc.
Where's John? Katie wants to talk to him.
It's outside. The doc just told him about his mother.
Oh. How'd he take it?
She'll be all right. But I don't think they ought to tell the girl yet. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Well, what's so funny?
Nothing.
Hey, listen, they got any kid shows on in Brighton, this Christmas, or pantomime or something?
Yeah, few. Why?
Yeah, why don't you take them? I'm boxing there, you know, take their mind off. My treat.
It's a wonderful idea, Nick. The kids will love it. I'll get 4 tickets today.
3, not for me, please.
Oh, come on, Nick. You'll like it.
I won't like it.
It won't be nearly so much fun for the kids if you're not there.
Look, do me a favor. Take Aunt Doris and everybody will be happy.
Margaret! Margaret!
What's the matter?
This isn't my teddy bear.
It isn't.
This is not my teddy bear. Mine had my name tag sewn on it. There.
Well, it must have come off.
It didn't. Besides, it's different.
Well, look, come and sit down. We'll talk about it. Come on.
I don't want to sit down. I don't want this teddy bear to kill me.
Hey, Manny, where's Frank?
He ain't here.
What do you mean he ain't here?
I said he ain't here. Hey, where you going? I told you he ain't in.
Look out. Where is he?
He's gone up to London on business.
Yeah, when's he coming back?
I should I know, a couple of days.
All right, I'm going to wait for him.
Yeah, but not in here.
Look out.
This is it, boy. I'm looking up.
Katie, where are you going?
Leave me alone. I want to go away.
You'll wake everybody.
I don't care.
But why? Why are you running away?
I don't want to stay here anymore.
But why?
I'm going to find my mother in Brighton.
Oh, I see. Well, how you going to get there?
On the bus.
By yourself? Well, aren't you afraid?
No.
Well, you'd better take your teddy.
No.
But why?
He's not my real one. You stole my real one.
Look, I found something. You know what that is?
What is it?
Well, come into the room. There's more light. Come on. You recognize it?
It's the label of my teddy.
Yes.
I found it on the floor of my workshop. It must have fallen off, like I said. You see, this really is your teddy.
But it's different.
Look, just because it seems a little different, is that a very good reason to run off by yourself? Leaving John and Doris and Margaret and everybody? I mean, you wouldn't like to be in some strange place by yourself, would you, on Christmas? Come here and sit down.
I want to find my mother, and I'm going to tell her that somebody stole my real teddy, and that it's not my fault.
Listen, I want to tell you something. Look, when I was a kid in New York, well, I found a little black and gray puppy. And I brought her home, and I named her Tina. You know, my mom didn't like the idea very much because she said it was an extra mouth to feed. But anyway, we kept her, you see. And, you know, she was always scratching and because of fleas and things, you know. Well, one day, when I came home from school, instead of finding my black and gray puppy, I found a brown and white one. And I started to cry. But you know what? It really was my black and gray puppy after all. You see, my mom had given her a bath. I could still smell the laundry soap. So you see, I made a mistake like this once, too.
I wish my mummy...
Well, maybe she will be someday. I'll try to find her for you.
Miss O'Neill, Superintendent Corrigan will see the children now. Will you wait here? Come on, children. Will you go with this gentleman? It was kind of you to bring the children along, Miss O'Neill.
That's all right.
I understand Mrs. Porter's in London.
Yes, she went shopping for the children.
I did ask your friend Nick Delaney to come along with the children.
He asked me to bring them because he was so busy.
Oh, I see. Do you know where he is?
I think he's at the Crown and Anchor. You know where the gym is.
Excuse me a moment. Just slip over to the gym at the Crown and Anchor. There's a fellow there called Nick Delaney. Ask him if he'll come over here.
Right, sir.
Excuse me.
There's the King of Hearts.
Yes.
There's the King of Diamonds.
Yes. Yes.
Now, where's the King of Spades?
No, yes, you there it is. But that's the King of Clubs.
And here's the King of Spades.
You I saw you throwing it up there.
Come in.
When I look.
Oh, you're Mr. Delaney.
Hello, Uncle Nick. Hi, Nick.
Hi.
These children are fans of yours, Mr. Delaney. Every trick I do, they say you do better.
Superintendent Corrigan is a member of the Magic Circle, but Uncle Nick can put a lighted cigarette in his mouth.
Oh, but he's a professional. I'm only an amateur.
Mr. Delaney, Katie here was telling us how she thought last night this wasn't her teddy bear.
But I know he's mine now, because Uncle Nick found the name tab for it.
Jackson, take the children outside to Miss O'Neill.
Goodbye, John.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Katie. Oh, look here, children. Why don't you put this on your Christmas tree? You got one, haven't you?
We're going to get one. Yes, this afternoon. Uncle Nick promised.
Good. Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Katie, you're forgetting your teddy.
She'll leave you out here for a bit. We'll get it back to her later.
Bye.
Lovely children, are they, Mr. Delaney? They seem very happy at your aunt's place.
Yeah.
Mr. Delaney, we're anxious to close the books on this Mrs. Martin investigation. The verdict will probably be accidental death. But Inspector Blake still has 1 or 2 points he wants clearing up.
Mr. Delaney, is this Katie's original teddy bear?
Oh, what do you mean?
Is this the bear she brought with her to the house?
Well, yeah, sure. Oh, how should I know? I think it is.
Frankly, Mr. Delaney, I don't. And what's more, there was no question in the child's mind until after she'd left it with you.
Listen, what's the point of all this anyway?
This is the point, Mr. Delaney. There are only a few shops in Brighton where a teddy bear of that quality might have been bought. Inspector Blake wants to make a few inquiries. And since he suggests that you could have made a replacement...
Me?
Well, if you go with him, we'll clear the whole matter up in an hour or two.
Now, listen, what's he trying to pull on me anyway? A frame-up or something? What did I do? I went to the house to see if I could pick up some clothes for the kids. So right away he starts getting busy with me. And what do I want with a teddy bear anyway?
All right, Delaney. So you don't want to go with me?
Look, I don't mind. I'll go anywhere. But why should I be persecuted?
That's quite reasonable, Mr. Delaney. You help us, we help you. And if I don't see you later, a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
You sell this makeup teddy bear?
Oh, yes, that's ours. Oh, good morning, sir.
Hi.
You been here before?
I did some Christmas shopping for the kids.
Is there any way of finding out who bought this?
That'd be rather difficult, sir. We've sold dozens.
Excuse me, can I pay for this, please?
Oh, yes, that's correct. Thank you. Would you mind coming back a little later?
I'm only interested in those you sold during the last 2 days.
This is really is a most awkward time, sir. Christmas, sir. Oh, I see. Oh, now, let me think. Well, we sold most of them several weeks ago when they first came into stock. And then, oh, yes, I sold one from the window yesterday to,
Yes?
well, you.
Huh?
Weren't you here, sir?
No, I bought a train set.
Oh, yes, of course. Would you like to take it now?
Oh, no, thanks. I don't have enough money, but I'll be back.
I see it. Yes, of course, I remember now. That was just after I sold the bear from the window.
Who did you sell it to?
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Hatchett.
Who are they?
Oh, very nice people, sir. He's a master at the grammar school.
Have you sold any others of those during the last 2 days?
Oh, no, sir. Why, I think I'm wrong. I don't think this is one of ours. You see, this one has push-button eyes. These bears are actually made on the continent, and a local jobber assembles them. That is, adds the bow and the eyes here. All our bears have button eyes sewn on. This one was probably bought abroad.
You mean you couldn't buy a bear like that anywhere in this town?
Oh, no, sir. We always had exclusive contracts with all our jobbers. But even if we didn't, you wouldn't have got that bear in England. Is that all, sir?
Yes, thank you, that's all. Well, you better give it back to the girl.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks for coming along.
Yeah, that's all right. Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Right up there.
Katie! John! Look what we've got! Where did you get it from?
Oh, Nick gave it to us. And he's going to give us lots and lots of things.
Oh, he is, is he? Where is he now?
He went into town, but he said he'd be back for lunch. Will you help us make the kite go? Oh, come on.
Oh, not now. Will you tell Nick that I'll see him later? And be careful of that cliff!
Here, little present from Frank Farmer for Christmas, cowboy.
Good one, Frank.
Larry, cowboy.
Thanks, Frank.
Johnny. Ted. Jack, these are smashes. You like them? Chuck. A friend of mine sends them to me from Havana.
Merry Christmas.
Not smoking.
Oh, Nick. Oh, Frank, listen,
They're all for you.
No, thanks. Look, I want to talk to you.
Not now, son. I'm busy. Later, right?
Yeah. Well, listen, Frank, it's kind of important.
Cop onto another one, eh?
Oh, thanks. But, listen, I need that dough.
Who carries that sort of dough? Them days are over. Come back at 5 o'clock. It'll be all right. I promise you, right?
Frank, let me explain something to you.
You short? Oh, well, all right then, why don't you say so? There you are, boy. Not to worry. Pick it up, have a good time. Jock. Go on, don't worry. It's all right, I tell you. Don't worry. See ya. Bye.
Too hard, it's caught on a nail. Look, you'll break it. Well, you've got it caught. I threw it much better than you did. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. You broke it yourself. All right, just haven't put a knot in it. Oh, John, do be careful. Oh, I've climbed up a ladder high. Oh, John! Oh, hurry! Oh, John! Oh, I'm sorry! Oh, you beast! You frightened me! Don't! Were you scared? Oh, I didn't mean it. Hey, what's this? It's a teddy bear head like mine. Let me see. John, this is my teddy. It came from here. Yes, look, here he is, all of him. Only he's all in pieces. I knew that one wasn't mine. I wonder how it got there. I know who tore him up, I just know. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Katie, open the door this instant. Do you understand me?
Katie, open up! I want to get in the room.
What's going on? What's all the noise?
Oh, thank heavens you're here. It's nothing but trouble this morning. Thought you were coming back to lunch.
Well, I had a drink with some of the boys.
Katie's locked herself in the bedroom and won't open the door. She wouldn't come out for lunch.
Well, what's happened?
Oh, perhaps you can tell me. What does this mean?
Well, where did you get that?
She says it's a real teddy. Oh, and then little Johnny told her about what happened to her mother.
Katie, open the door. It's me.
She said she wanted to see Mr. Blake. That's why I told her about Mummy. She's run away. I bet she's gone to the police station like she said.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to find her.
Yes, West Pier, our last stop.
Do you know where the police station is?
Across the road, catch a number 45 bus. You're not lost, are you?
Oh, no. I have to see Mr. Blake at the station. Do you know him?
Can't say I do. Better hurry, dear. We turn around now.
There's no little girl with a double coat on that bus either. How much longer we got to wait?
Just one or two more, huh?
Is that her over there?
Where?
Over there.
Yeah. Hey, come back here. Where do you think you're going?
peachy, sir.
Oh, excuse me, please. Let me through, please. Out of the way, please. Right, this is a doctor. He'll take care of her. Put her over here.
Better send for an ambulance.
Right.
Come along, children. Why not, Select Sister? You run along to the playroom. Oh, good morning. Come in.
I'm Mrs. Porter. This is John Martin, Katie's brother.
Oh, yes, we're expecting him.
How is the little girl?
Oh, she seems to be all right. She slept very well last night. Dr. Scott's with her now in our infirmary.
We brought her a few gifts. Is it all right?
Oh, yes.
You see, we had a Christmas tree. We were rather looking forward to today. But of course, after what happened, I quite understand she had to be brought here.
Oh, Sister Camellia, this is John Martin. Will you take him and show him where his things are?
Goodbye, Margaret.
Bye, John.
Bye, Aunt Doris.
We'll wait here.
Okay.
Poor children.
Don't worry, they'll be very happy here. All of our children are. And we're having our own Christmas party here this afternoon for them.
Thank you, sister. Hello, Mrs. Porter. Did you bring John?
Yes. How is she, Dr.
She's not bad at all. She's bruised and suffering from slight shock. You see, the child's been under a lot of emotional strain. But I've given her a sedative and she's sleeping now.
I'd like to talk to her as soon as possible, Doctor. Will you let me know when I can?
Perhaps later this afternoon or tomorrow. Can I give you a lift, Mrs. Porter?
No, thank you, Doctor. We're staying here.
Goodbye, sister. Are you coming, Blake?
Yes. Oh, Mrs. Porter, do you know where your nephew is? I want to talk to him.
No, I don't. Can I be of any help?
No, I'm afraid not. Would he be over at your house, do you know?
I haven't the least idea. I haven't seen him since he went looking for Katie yesterday.
Didn't he come home last night?
No, but he often stays out.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
I'll have John sent to you in a few moments.
Nick hasn't got himself into any trouble.
I think I ought to try and find him, Doris, to let him know what's been happening.
Yes. But where would he be?
I'm not sure.
I'll take a chance. Anyhow, I won't be long.
So I asked him, how much you get for the fight? He said 100 quid. I said, boy, you'll need that to pay for the doctors.
Hey, Frank.
Hello, kid.
I thought you were supposed to be here yesterday at 5 o'clock.
Nick, you know something? I forgot all about it.
Yeah, well, I've been looking for you all night.
Kid, shouldn't have done that.
Frank, I want that money.
Oh, take it easy. Here you are. It's all yours. Now, it's a century for you.
That's...
It's your fare money. Now you can travel like you want to. Get back to the States. It's all yours.
I want the lot. It's not mine. It belongs to a couple of kids.
Kids? Be smart, be clever. You got your money? Now beat it.
I want the lot.
Take your hands off me, Clem. All right, let him rot. Come on, let's get out of here.
open the door. This is a surprise.
Happy Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas!
We're having a wonderful party in the play hall, so we decided to bring some of it up to you. Each person has a visitor and a present. And for you, Katie, there's some special visitors. Look who's here.
Hello, darling. Hello, Aunt. Hello, John. We brought all the presents from under the Christmas tree. You know, I think you got more than I did. Well, aren't you going to open them? Come on, I'll help you. Oh, look, handkerchiefs. Do you like them? We're having smashing fun here. There's lots of children to play with. They've all got their own toys. Wait till you see. Oh, look at this.
That's your perfume soap from Margaret. Now, look, and there's something else from her, very special. What do you think of that?
A party dress. Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Nick.
Katie.
Go away. Don't want to listen to you.
Look, Katie,
You lied to me, and you tore up my teddy, too.
Listen, Katie. I know you got a right to be sore at me. But I didn't mean to hurt your teddy. I just didn't think about it, I guess. I mean, how much he meant to you. I guess I didn't think about you either. But... well, I just wanted to see if you were okay. Oh, I forgot. I brought you something. Don't you want to open it? Look.
Me? He's just like George. The mouth that moves and everything. Teach me how to make a talk.
You bet I will.
Can you make her say something now?
Anything you say.
John, Nick's going to make Irma talk. Hey, listen to this, kids. He's going to make the dummy work. Come on. Come on,
Quiet, children, quiet.
That's right. You've all got to be quiet because, you see, Irma is bashful. She's never talked before. Now, quiet. Irma. Now, Irma, will you say something for all the children? Now, don't be bashful, Irma. You can talk.
No, I can't.
Now, how about singing a song for all the children?
Ooh, I couldn't sing.
Oh, yes, you can if you tried, couldn't you, children?
Let's sing Jingle Bells.
Oh, that's a good idea, Katie. A Christmas song.
Oh, well, if everybody will join in.
Well, will you kids join in?
We will.
Well, go ahead and start, Irma.
One, two. What comes after two? Three! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun
Did you get him?
He wasn't at the police station, but they gave me his home number.
Yeah, and was he there?
He wanted to know why I couldn't wait until tomorrow. He was having Christmas dinner with his kids.
He has kids? You never know. Well, what did you say to him?
I told him about Mrs. Martin. We guess that's what happened. We'll only be charged with taking the diamonds.
Oh. Okay. Better be going.
Nick?
Yeah?
I love you, Nick.
You know something? You don't have to wait 2 or 3 years to be my type. You'll do fine right now.